Hello and welcome. I'm back again looking at Emberward. As you might have seen, I did an initial run of this one and wasn't quite happy with how it turned out. So I'm back for another look. The game's actually quite fun and it's a really smooth, polished, roguelike tower defense game. The demo is available now as part of the Steam Next Fest, and the release date is touted to be Q2, I think, of 2024. So keep an eye on that one. So we're going to start a normal run. So this is a really unique tower defense. So to start with, you have little packs of shapes to build with and towers to use. I haven't seen this one before. Poison tower. Oh, that's interesting. It's really interesting. I'm going to give it a go. So you choose your pack. It dictates your starting towers and some shapes to build with each turn. And then you get to pick a perk. Duration time is halved, but you get more gold if you finish early. 20 gold at the start of each level. And interest. At the end of each wave, 5 towers will randomly transform into another tower of the same size. That's chaotic. Frost Venom interests me. Your poison effects also cause chill effect, and obviously we've got a dedicated poison tower here. So let's give that a go. So, traditional roguelike sense, you can choose your path. Little symbols here indicate what you might be up against, and what you can earn. So obviously you can unlock these shapes to add to your collection and build with in the future. These are cursed battles, which are a little bit harder, and they have modifiers on the terrain, which don't let you build in certain areas and increases the challenge. And you have other little things like the barracks, which sets challenges for yourself, and altars. I haven't seen that yet, so I might actually start here and go for the barracks. So, traditional roguelike start, you're in a little bit of a preparation phase. And here we have enemies coming from multiple directions. So using these blocks, you can get creative and build some paths to slow down their movement. That basically increases the travel time. And means you have more time to do damage before they get to your fire source. One thing I really forgot to plan for was the poison tower. You could theoretically put that here, but I feel like poison tower should be towards the start of the maze. Maybe I'll actually start here. So you can actually pull these parts back. And so what you might do or is this a waste of some perfectly good shapes? You might do this. Not going to be ideal. But hey, this could be really strong. Maybe that's enough. I'm going to put the dart tower on this, which boosts its range. And then I might just have a few little crap towers to increase the damage output. And I'll save $5 and hopefully will not regret it. I'm really mostly just keen to see what this does. So it does 14 poison plus frost damage from our perk. I see, that's pretty good actually. Not too unhappy about that. Do I try and just make a real funnel? Or is this a waste? Quite possibly a waste. But I'm going to try. As you can see, the enemies come through these portals outside of the little starting area. And the obvious strategy is to just try and maximize the time they spend in the maze before they get through. And yeah, these poison towers are fun, but probably not enough to base a complete defense around at this point in time. So the plan to upgrade towers looks like it's there planned, but not in the demo. So I speculate that might just be a bit of an artificial cap for the demo rather than having a set play time. It might just be a hard cap to say chances are you're not going to proceed past a certain point without upgrades. Let's see how we go there. These guys have quite a path to travel now. And hopefully in time we can start chipping away at them well before they get here. And then the poison towers should hopefully be enough to finish the job. Definitely needs some more raw damage though. Yeah, this is actually disastrous. That's just my curiosity and appeal for these strange types of towers that might not be standard fare. Got 2 waves to go. I'll take the opportunity to try and get a few more powerful cannons there. And I'm just going to build a row there. A bit more raw damage. Thin out this herd before they get through. And do a bit more damage in this little kill hallway here. But I'm starting to feel like that upgrading towers would be quite important. Because it certainly feels like the initial towers really lack a certain punch. Could play casual, but that just feels like cop out. I don't want to cop out, I like a challenge. I'm just maybe not very good at this one. What have we got here? Do the poison tower again. Flamethrower tower is pretty good. Maybe I'll do this one and try the dice tower with RNG. When choosing a tower after passing a level, there's an additional option. That might help. Assuming we can complete a level. Let's see, what are we aiming for here? There's a barracks there. Wouldn't mind seeing the altar. Maybe I'll start here and go down. Okay, this one's a bit more straightforward. Bit of a straight path there. I'm going to put the dice tower right there. And because I apparently can learn nothing, I'm going to go all in on the RNG towers. Thinking I can hopefully build a path up here so that these guys are funneled in past this one as well. Oh, so they're rolled when they're placed. I wonder if that's every turn they roll or if it's just when you place them. Well, one way to find out. So we've got a 6 and a 5, so hopefully these guys are doing most of the killing and these guys will be enough to just pick off the stragglers. Yeah, and of course these guys are on double damage points as well, so benefit even more from rolling a 6 there. I'll just block this. I can just block that hole. I wonder if that's the go. They're all coming in through here. Yeah, these didn't re-roll either. That's positive. So I got pretty lucky with these early ones, didn't I? 3. Not bad. Can I save this? Let's find out. Already looking much stronger this run, and that's probably because I've got a bit more traditional doing damage output rather than playing with poison and lightning in my previous runs, but it is what it is. Can I... And so you can actually build outside the walls and create new paths that way. All of a sudden these guys have a lot further to go. Hopefully it doesn't waste these. But if I build 4 of these, and they've all rolled extremely well. I'm not going to complain. I'm going to save those. Save a bit of money. Anything coming from up here should just be in a world of pain. I wonder what the difference is between the grey and the red paths. I'm not quite familiar with that yet, or maybe that means this portal isn't active yet. But saying that, I'm quite happy with how these are actually working for me. I thought they'd be pretty hit and miss, but the fact that they don't re-roll every turn is a benefit when you get lucky rolls. Quite good. Okay, they're on wave 4 out of 5. Can I sell this? That's the downside. So I've got a poor roll, but I'm not going to get anything for getting rid of it. But what I thought might be worth doing is putting a flame tower there. And that'll help just mop up anything that sneaks through. In theory. So they're going to stick tight to this. And I actually make them... No. And hopefully that will be enough to stop anything in its tracks. So I might just fill these gaps with fire towers. And the thought is that most things should die before they even get inside my walls. So far so good, but the real test will be when the boss monsters start coming through. Just being in an area is pretty good. Maybe I'll put on the end there as well, just to hit them as they turn that corner. Okay. Final wave. Now, I'm not sure if money carries over, so I don't know whether I should just go completely nuts and spend up now. What I'm going to try and do here, try and be conscious of the time I've got, is that I want to have 2 towers on those, but also want to keep that path. May not be possible with what I've got. And I may just be overthinking it, maybe it won't be necessary, but that way at least I've got tower here, tower here. But, oh, I can sell that one. Give me a better roll. There we go. I can't really push them back further this way, but they might still get a shot off, but that might just help us if anything makes it through that far. And I guess I'll just fill those gaps just in case. Giving plenty of money in reserve, so hopefully that does carry over. That's not for nothing. This guy's poison. Oh, I didn't realize the dart hells are poison. Okay, the big boss wasp made it through to the last fire tower. That's as far as he's gotten. Yeah, so a bit lucky with the map, a bit lucky with some decent towers and some decent rolls. At least compared to last runs. But I'm just waiting to see if there's a werewolf or another big monster enemy to come through and really challenge this. But it looks like that's it. Stage clear, some experience, crystals, and a new card, which is a plus. Okay, now I could choose Cross Tower. Drone Tower automatically tracks and continuously attacks enemies within its range until they leave. Okay. So, attack range is 5. What's the benefit of that? Giant Dice Tower. Feeling lucky, then I'll be rolled determines the attack. That's up to 20, I suppose. And it's a 2x2. Yeah, I'll give it a go. RNG has been kind so far. So use the experience points. I think that's telling me I can unlock my next talent. Starting goal for each battle is increased by 50%. I mean, that's not terrible at all. I don't think I'll go to the barracks. I'm going to go down and I'm going to come across and try and aim for this altar. Okay, this map again. So this is where I've struggled. It is tempting to get that D20 on here. That is 6. That's disappointing. But I really should have seen it coming. Oh my goodness. RNG gods have abandoned me. And I only have myself to blame. I can sell that for 24 and maybe try and replace it. But then I can't do much else that turn. I'm gonna rotate the camera. Maybe I'm just being silly at this point. Okay, there's some decent rolls. Building towards hopefully having another one of these here. And hopefully rolling more than a 6. And I figure a good roll with some multiplier there might be able to carry us through the game a bit easier. You literally just do the damage that you say you do. You're doing 6, 7. Okay. Well, we've got the money. 12. You're doing 4? Maybe that doesn't count the buff. These show me the roll. These just give me the same. Ah, hold on. Right, that number's the fire rate, not the damage. That makes sense. Okay. I can read, I swear. We'll push them right to the top. I might even... add a little detour. Put a nice little fire tower there just to put the pressure on. I do want to build this down. Maybe I should save this until I have a better hand to work with. Hasn't killed me yet, but I'm not too confident this time. You're shooting 12 per second, you're 6 a second. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. And the 7 damage is because you're normally 6. No, your 4 damage is because you're normally 3. Okay. Makes sense. Could put... I'll just really lean into the RNG and just put another one. Or would that just be completely wasted? Should I focus more up here? Decisions. I will put one here. That'll cover both sides again. And that's a 9. That's not too bad. Put you there. Get a bit of a maze going just in case things start getting through. I do have $50. Do I just do it? What the hell? Another 6. Lovely. That's okay. Got the damage buff. Okay, no major drama so far. Even the tanky fellas didn't make it into the hallway of death, so that's something at least. And we're clear. What's that? Another giant dice tower? Okay. One more for good measure. RNG is my friend. No, yeah, I forgot about that perk. It just takes them out before they even get to my maze. Leaves these guys to focus on the big fella here. And you're at 15 as well. That's really good. Didn't even check. Stopped caring. Okay. Not much concerning me at the moment. It can change quickly. Final wave. Do I focus up here or do I build something more just to tidy up down here? Long range flame tower might be good. A couple of short range. Not like I'm short on money at the moment. Okay. Now that's the risk with these big fellas, is just disabled half my towers, but looks like we might be okay. Things are getting nice and squishy before they make it to my death hallway. And these are long enough range that even if they disable most of my towers, there's still damage being done. So that's a much stronger showing than my first attempt, I'll put it that way. Stage clear. More experience, more crystals, and a new card. We need to work out what these crystals are for. Now I can choose a different kind of tower. Massive snowballs causing damage and slowing effect to enemies in a range. So it's an area of effect slowing tower. I've tried the missile tower. It's good, but the random is too much of a liability. I think I'll try the snowball. Okay, so 2 levels down. Might actually leave it there for this episode. I'll wrap this one up and we'll come back to this one for sure, because this is a really, really fun game, some really unique elements. If you're a tower defense lover, if you're a roguelike lover, obviously there's some meta progression happening in the background here. Lots of different things to play with. So yeah, definitely recommend you check it out. Again, the demo's available now as part of the Steam Next Fest, and the full release will happen in Q2 of 2024. So wishlist it, keep an eye on it, and give it a go. Thanks for your time, and I'll see you again next time.